Welcome to the GAMERamble first look video for Wingspan European expansion. My name is Darkcloud and I'm joined by
Nimby or Mrs. Cloud.
This game's developed by Monster Couch and published by Monster Couch, Stonemaier Games and Indie Nova. And the European expansion is the first update for the popular board game.
Very cool.
So we've done a previous special look video on Wingspan. We're not going to play through an entire game again. Just going to highlight some of the new features and new additions that can be found in this European expansion. The most obvious is obviously some brand new cards, brand new birds. And with these birds comes brand new powers as well. And then there's also some new round goals and some new landscapes. So let's take a look. Let's play a custom game against the computer over here. If you purchase the European expansion, you can enable or disable it. As you can see, it adds 81 bird cards, 5 bonus cards, and 5 gold tiles to the base game. So that is quite a sizable amount of cards now in the game with the expansion.
And what's cool is that the rest of the players also get access to the European expansion cards then. We played it a little bit last
we
night
tested out that feature. Yeah, that's the thing, you don't lose any of the features that's already present in the base game. So you can still play cross-platform multiplayer with friends and strangers from different platforms. So that's pretty neat.
But they also just get to play with the new cards, which is really cool because you can do new strategies, new powers, and so on.
So I see it looks like they've added some new portraits here as well.
They look so cool.
Like this crow over here. And obviously can choose the new backgrounds. So here we have the original ones, and the new ones we've got windmills of tulips. It looks like Stonehenge over there.
Cityscape.
Yeah, really some nice European backgrounds, additions to the game. Very colourful.
Very cool.
As you can see here on the cards, they also mark which ones are from the European expansion. So like this European honey buzzer, it would be one of the new ones. It's got a round end ability, which resets the bird feeder. If you do, you gain all of the bug cards in the bird feeder after resetting.
Oh, that's a cool bird to have. I would want that one.
This one allows you to draw 2 cards from the deck and then tuck one behind this bird and keep the other. Also quite handy. And I see you've got round goals up here. So 3 of them are
for the European
expansion.
Okay.
So let's see, this one, the number of your played birds with a printed value over 4 points.
Okay.
So over 4 would include 4 as well, or only 5? This one, count food costs on the birds, remembering to only count 1 food for the birds that have a choice. And then this one, the number of bird cards in your hand.
Okay.
That's going to make for interesting strategy to not play the cards, but to keep some birds in your hand to that round goal.
And I just have to draw as many cards as possible.
Yeah, and I think there are some birds that have that ability that you can just keep on drawing cards and discarding and so on. So lots of new strategies waiting to be figured out with this expansion.
I had a bird card yesterday that allowed me to steal food every time after it got activated. So I would often just draw new cards so that I could activate that bird so that I could steal someone's food, because then I was like, okay, I'm getting new cards plus I'm getting food in one round. So it's like interesting ways to, strategize.
Yeah. So I've got bonus cards here, birds with that power, or birds with these types of nests.
Just
gonna go for that one for now. Yeah, let's see, there's another new bird here, the snow owl. It's interesting. I really like these backgrounds, the animations.
Yeah, that's really cool. And the music's also cool. They've added a bit to it as well, hey?
Yeah, it's the same composer who composed the original soundtrack, so some new classical European string music that will play while playing the expansion.
Very cool.
Yeah. Goal, European honey buzzard, I like this ability. Let's see, can actually play it.
You've got enough food.
Yeah. Let's see. Thought I don't have enough bugs.
Worms.
Okay, I guess I'll start with getting some food then. It's a very relaxing, tranquil game to play. Should be able to play my buzzard now. I'll be playing one fish and one bug.
Did you switch the trivia off for them? I used to play trivia when...
Oh, you can right click the
Yeah.
trivia, but you can go into settings and then set trivia activation for every bird played or only for a new bird played. So if you've previously played that card, then it won't play the trivia again.
Yeah.
So you can switch it on. Just because, like you said, we played a round last night.
To
I
see.
used
Yeah.
some of these cards already. Okay, so what does my goal do? So for this one,
It needs...
see, round one, so it has to be more than 4. 4 doesn't count. So I've played one already, but it's only 4. I'm gonna go to look over here. It's only
It's
the
a
6. So could be an easy one to grab, I think. Take this one. Yeah. Western Tanager. For this one, I need 2 berries, 1 berry, and 2 bugs.
You're gonna have to go get food.
Yeah. Surround inability, reset the bird feeder. And I'm just gonna grab the bug first. My opponent over here is just drawing birds, it looks like. Played an eastern bluebird so far. Nice that you can keep tabs on your opponents.
And you can play multiple games at the same time. That's also cool.
Yeah. Set feeder. Grabbing this one. Can discard a card to gain more food. Or if I should do that maybe. I'm gonna discard my hawk. So I can get more food so I can play my Western Tanager card before this round is over. Okay, so I should have enough for it now. Oh, I forgot I need to lay eggs first. Yeah, that's the other thing.
Yeah, that happened to me yesterday. I also forgot that I had to lay eggs before I can play a bird.
Yep. The more birds you play in a habitat, the more eggs you need to lay too. Okay, I'm playing that. And using that egg.
Western Tanager. These flame-colored birds are hard to see because they like the canopies.
Achievement, the bird in the hand.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure what that was for, but I'll take it. Okay, so that means I should have moved up a step. I'm already in the lead for round 2 as well.
Good.
That's the other neat thing. You get 4 rounds, but you can in round 1 already work towards round 4. Play the long game. Okay. So now I've got one over here. There's only one turn left. I didn't see any other. Well, this duck maybe, but requires grain and
worms.
bugs. I don't think there's going to be enough time to get that one up, so I should maybe focus along on this one, which is going to be.
I would still say take that bug, that duck, Northern Shoveler, because it's going to give you 7. And for the food cost is also going to help you the next round.
Okay. I'll follow your advice, seeing as you have won the game we've played against you thus far.
don't know why.
So one bird with around 8 power meets the activation requirements. That would be this one over here where I can reset the
Yeah.
feeder. So let's do that and hope for
Get all the bugs.
all the bugs.
Yeah, just to play. Yeah. There.
So
That one.
bug
and
and a
that
bug. There we go.
There you go.
Nice.
Oh, you won round 1.
First round. I think we'll just finish round 2 and then we can end the video. See if there's some new birds popping up yet. Grasshopper, sparrow, great horned owl, and American crows. These are still from the base game.
So you need some grain to play your duck.
Yeah. Food costs. So this will be 2, this will be, let's see, 5, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Duck.
Yeah, it needs 2
Grain.
grains.
I don't have any fish, so I can't play the gull yet either. And there's no...
Mm.
Well, they're all the same.
You can
but
reset
can
it.
Reset it, yes.
Here we go.
Okay.
Awesome.
When activated, gain 1 bug or
Yeah, so you can get that one as well.
one as well. Means I can now place my northern shoveler, which is in the wetlands.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, not yet. I need eggs. Keep forgetting about those pesky eggs. Yeah, now I can place my duck finally. Paying that cost, yes.
Northern shoveler. The shoveler's large bill strains invertebrates from the water.
Yes, how are we looking over here on points? 8-5.
Ooh,
Bad.
good.
And we've got a new European expansion bird here.
That's a
The
pretty bird.
European roller.
And
So
you can
one
play
leg
it
and
sideways.
Okay. Place this bird sideways so it covers 2 of the grassland spaces.
Yeah.
Paying the lower egg cost. Maybe I should grab that one.
Mm.
Use a card. Okay.
You already picked one.
Okay. So I need to discard 1 egg. 2 cards.
Another sword.
Okay, the Corsican Nuthatch. Play, draw 1 new bonus card, and then gain 1 food from the bird feeder. I like that. What else?
Take the European roller.
I already picked that one.
Yeah, just
Okay, all players draw from the deck, sure. 1 yellow threat. Okay. So I'll help for this in-hand
yeah.
one as well. Yes, opponents played a bird. I wanted to play this one. Do I have any eggs left? 1 egg, yes.
You don't have the right food for that one.
Needs
Mouse.
Oh, I've got
oh,
it,
you
got
do.
it.
Ah, yeah, okay.
So we're playing this one over here.
In the grasslands, yes.
Okay. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
but-
play it on 2 slots.
Yeah, why not?
It's good.
European roller. European roller chicks will vomit on themselves to deter nearby predators.
Okay. Quite far ahead of my opponent on this one, but in round 3 they are far ahead
Yeah, number
with
of
number
eggs.
of eggs. So that's where this duck can come in handy. It's going to lay 4 eggs. Got an Eastern Imperial Eagle here. For each rodent in this bird's cost, you may pay 1 card from your hand instead. If you do, tuck the paid cards behind this card. So that's also cool for
Yeah.
rounds where you need tuck cards.
Mm.
And they also count in the end towards your score. So always good to have a card like that. But right now, I think I should get some eggs laid. there's no more. Okay. Make things look better for the next round already.
Yeah, you need to have them in the grasslands.
In the grasslands, so I need to get more birds here. What do we have here?
Yeah, we'll have to go for the eagle or the sparrow. Grasslands.
Yeah, I don't have any in my deck currently.
Yeah, I'm looking at the ones to the side.
Yeah, but I don't have food for them, so I need to figure out which foods to get. You can...
Yeah, but you can draw them so long. You don't need food yet.
Guess so. Which one though? Should we try the eagle?
Yes.
Let's just get... Sure.
Ooh, that's one.
Okay, and I can use this one's round end ability again. There we go. Lots of nice
Juicy worms.
worms to pick from here.
Oh.
That's a definitive win there for round 2. Yeah, so this is Wingspan European expansion. It's available now, and I would say if you own the game, you've played it and enjoyed it, you will definitely not want to miss out on this expansion. Really adds a lot of new cards and goals and stuff to the game. And yeah, if you've played it to death already, this is going to give it a new breath of life.
Yeah, that's very cool. And if you play with friends, only one of you need the European expansion for everybody to play with it in one match.
Yeah, it's always a bonus. And even if your friends do not have the game does support Steam Remote Play Together. So with just your copy, you can also invite someone to play against you or just play locally. So yeah, highly recommend it if you're a fan of board games or just relaxing games in general.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
We certainly have a lot of fun in this game.
Yeah, this game, it's deceptive. You start playing and before you know it, it's 1:30 in the morning and you can't understand why you're so tired. Yeah. So thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Remember to like, subscribe, and share if you enjoy our videos.
Until next time.
Bye.